No.
Hello? Hello? We gotta do the Arcadian raids today because I haven't done them yet. Hi, y'all. Hi, Mike. Hello. Anyone else here? Hello. We need to do Arcadian raids. I will just be honest. I don't know if I have my eye level up high enough. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. We might yap for a little while while I definitely don't play in the background. to get my eye level to where it needs to be. Mike, I have a question for you, by the way. Am I an idiot? Is 9 souls called 9 souls because it's about 9 days? I need to like actually know because I feel like an idiot. I have you've talked about it like 30 times. 9 souls was absolutely amazing. Yeah, but is it because it's 9 days? Okay, I need better music. I'm getting like too sleepy. I need no. Okay. Ignore my unhinged response in the Discord. Then ignore me. Ignore me. Oh my god. There's too many games I want to play on stream, like lately. But Rich has given me 2. Leo put what's it called, like Order 13 or something in the games chat. I still want to play Slitterhead at some point. I really want to. I want to play Kunitsugami at some point too, but I don't know how to get it on stream. And we got to do Donkey Kong Country still. We got to do Donkey Kong 64. And now I got to do Dog's Life because I promised you guys Flim and I would do it. By the way, Friday is Repo with Flim, Rich, and one of Flim's friends, D-Hut. I don't know if D-Hut's been on Flim's stream before, but we'll be doing that on Friday. There's not really a lot to yap about today, though. Normally we talk for a little bit. Nothing's happened. Like, nothing fun has happened that I was like, I gotta talk about this on stream. I gotta go tell everyone about this. I mean, I found a cool game that looks okay. Marathon apparently was announced, and I don't care about it immediately because it's multiplayer only. Like, I immediately just don't care. Nothing's happened this week though to really talk about, unless we're going to talk about the Minecraft movie problem where everyone is freaking out and destroying movie theaters. Don't do that. You're literally you're just an adult child if you do that. Do not do that. If anyone's wondering what I'm drinking, it is a 2 liter of water because I was too lazy to get my water bottle. Souls is in the title of the power. Wait, the Souls is a title of the power to 9 guardians. The 9. So it is Souls, like SOULS. So I'm not crazy. So I'm not insane. Or am I crazy? No, you're not crazy. Okay. I literally haven't seen 9 Souls. I've avoided that game entirely. I don't know. I haven't been looking at games recently. Like I've been kind of out of not touch, but just out of tune with them. I did watch or start monitoring another game that I just came across called Clover. It's not out yet. I don't even think they have a trailer. Just the art looked really cool. I don't even know how I would show you guys this. I guess I can do this. Does that have anything on it? No, it doesn't. We're good. I absolutely love it. I was crying. Oh, I cry at everything. I'm a huge baby. But this is all I can find for Clover is just some art on their channel and it looks cool. Or art on their Steam page and it looks basic. I don't know if it'll be good, but it at least looks interesting enough that I want to check it out. We probably won't play it on stream. I drew Yi in the Discord. Is Yi the main character? I don't know if I would like Souls. There are 9 Souls. What's the trailer for it, actually? Hold on. 9 Souls launch trailer. This looks like Dusk and Elysian Intel. Is it a Souls-like, or is it just a fun hack and slash? Like, how much damage do you take when you get hit? Oh, hand drawn. It looks solid. I don't know. I'd have to try it. Definitely Souls-like. I have to try it. I wish you could hear more of the sound design. The music's just overpowering. Because I definitely would be interested in what the actual music sounds like. Yeah, it looks pretty. I don't know. I don't know. I would have to try it. I feel like I still haven't. I'm kind of in a situation where I was a few weeks ago or a few years ago, where I just, over the last like year and a half, 2 years, I've just kind of fallen out of video games again. Because the only game I've like really enjoyed has been FF14, and even then, it's been hard for me to like get into other games. Like Kunitagami was really cool. I haven't beaten that yet, and Slitherhead is awesome. I haven't played that like all the way through either. So Metrovania Sekiro, so I was like, I have to try it. One second. Is there a free demo? There might be. I don't know. I haven't checked. 9 Souls. $30. And there's no demo? I will always say it. If you put your game on Steam, you should have to be required to have a demo. All games should be required to have a demo. What? Oh no. More like this. Celeste. Cuphead. Games I don't... Hollow Knight. Games I don't like. I mean, Ori's on there. Dark Souls 2 is on here. Skull. Skull's the only roguelike that I actually bought of my own free will and played for... How long did I play this? Hold on. People that don't know what Skull is, let me... Skull trailer. Yeah, Skull's a little roguelike that came out a few years ago. I normally don't like roguelites, but I actually had fun with this one. I thought this one was cool. Granted, I did stop playing because of the normal things that I complain about in roguelites. I died to a boss like 3 times and then went, well, this is annoying having to get back to this boss every time. Why? I don't want to waste my time. So I just stopped playing it. Art was really fun though. The art was fun and the world was interesting. Oh yeah, I forgot. You get your powers from this big skeleton man. I think I like this one because it reminded me of Castle Crashers. Just in like a pixel art style. I also don't recommend Skull just for the price. I think it's too much. It's pretty heavy. Hi Koish, welcome in. I think I need to put a big sign above my head that just says very tired today. It's 2%, so it is pretty heavy. I need to put like a thing above my head actually. I really do. Hold on. Because I'm like exhausted. Very tired. Go play Skaldo. It looks cool. I hate roguelites, and I'll even say this was fun. But a neon flashing sign and blasting, very tired. I wonder if there's a plugin for OBS to get like RuneScape font. Hold on, plug in RuneScape font, and I can like make it flash and bounce. How to add fonts to? No, I don't want that. No, I can't. No. 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 I can't. When is FF14 Mobile coming out? I want to play that still. When am I allowed to play FF14 Mobile? When's that coming? What if I just buy a neon sign? If I just put a physical one. Gimmicks that ruin games. 69 views. Do we watch it? 69 views. Do we watch it? Bring back the happy, sad, and proud redeem. I was going to make you guys a Tutter Screaming redeem. I was going to make you guys a Tutter Scream redeem. If you guys don't know what Tutter Screaming is, this is the wrong folder. This is the wrong folder. Where is... Oh no! Where's it at? Wait, where's that? Oh, there it is. If you guys don't know what Tutter is... Tutter is the video that we looked at last night for like half a second by accident. It's from Bear in the Big Blue? Bear in the Big Blue House, and there's make it extremely loud. I don't think you want it extremely loud. It's like it's a very long video.
I think Cutter's looking a little tired, don't you?
I just think it'd be funny if you guys could just do. It would get tired very, very quickly. We could just do the whole Dark Souls opening cinematic.
In the age of ancients.
I want the initial half-second screen to be extremely loud. Okay, I have too many videos. The rest of it's normal volume. I feel like that's dangerous. I feel like that's a crime. That would be illegal. Where's the Animal Crossing thing? Okay, we need to put this back. I need to put this back where it was. There we go. You're a crime. I don't want to hurt anybody's ear. I literally go to great lengths to not kill you guys. You have no idea. If I just remove this, I get way louder. And I put it back, and you guys are fine again. I do a lot on my end to make sure you guys don't lose your hearing because I'm polite and a nice streamer. And I would never... Holy yeah. Anyway. Oh my god. Do you... the question... Ah, no, my Kirby game, it fell. The question... Do we yap or do we go do the Arcadium raids? We yap, but Arcadium raids are fun. Yap our ears off, Selenia Benjamin, all 12. What's my middle name? Benjamin. Where's that coming from? I need a blanket. I need a blanket if we're gonna yap. Should we just watch like people who died in caves for 3 hours? That's what most people do, right? Terrible caving accidents. And we go, oh no, man. Oh, I'm glad I don't have to go do that. Oh, it came from my bone. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I gotta play this. I'm sorry. It just came across my recommended feed. This is weirdly nostalgic for stream. When we spent an hour looking for this song. I think Mike was the one who found it. We spent like an hour and a half and like 5 people were looking for this song. Yeah, it was me. We can watch a 5 most disturbing caving videos. What else is chilling scares? What is Nexpo done? We haven't checked out Nexpo for a while. Nexpo. What's Nexpo been doing? What happened to the solder children? What's that? What's this? Oakburn and the Misery of 1997. What's that? I was determined to find it. There's like 3 new Nexpo videos. Is there a new Backrooms video? I haven't checked on, what's his name? Colonel Pebbles? What's his name? Kane Pixels. I haven't checked on Kane Pixels in a while. Pick your favorite. I don't think he's made a new video. Oh, he has! Oh, he's made a few. Hold on, I don't know what we've watched or not. Hold on, I gotta like change my account. Ooh, you guys can't see that. That shows all of my YouTube accounts. That's scary. I don't like that. He's posted a bunch. There's a People Still Live Here version 8.3 gameplay. I assume that's a different thing. There's Graveyard, Sunshine, and then Backroom Static Dead End. Let's watch people's last moments in a cave trash. I always feel like, okay, full disclosure, I love watching these videos. But like off stream, I feel like on stream, I feel like it's such a risk of just bringing the mood down. I feel like it's such a risk of bringing the mood down to just watch this.
2019, YouTuber Connor Kelly posted a video of him exploring an abandoned McCoy gold mine in the Nevada desert. However,
pretty cool.
What was supposed to be nothing more than a fun adventure with his family quickly turned into a disturbing experience. One that would likely stay with the group for the rest of their lives.
Do I change my category to yapping? I mean, FF is in the background. It's right there. We don't do a lot of talking at first, as you do when caving, because it might make the cave fall. Oh, there is! See, I was taught that on a field trip when I was like 7.
Quite normal, with the group staying silent.
Hasn't stopped us before.
Accidental cave-in, as seen by the text they put on screen. However, after about a minute and a half of treading deeper into the mine, Connor noticed something strange.
Ironic that I this isn't because of this. Genuinely ironic that just in the moment I'm like, let's see if there are any fun caving videos right now. Because I'm gonna watch The Descent for the first time tonight. If you know what that is, then you know it's a crazy ass movie. If you don't know what it is, it's a movie about a bunch of girls who go caving and there are monsters in the cave. And it's supposed to be one of the most well-shot horror films. So, we'll see how that goes. I know that movie isn't good. I noticed something reflecting back at me. It's some creepypasta monster.
Reflection? You're trying to...
Do you like a good survival story? Still love the Historian Cave video. Too bad it was stolen. Yeah.
Okay, wait, don't move, Wyatt.
What they found reflecting back at them was a shoe amongst many more in a massive pile with random bones scattered throughout.
That's a bone right there.
Excuse me?
Actually, there's quite a few bones.
You should just leave at that point.
What made
Maybe.
this pile even more odd was the sheer variety of shoes on display. Many of them were clearly very modern, while some were models that were released over 30 years ago. How could such a random assortment of shoes end up in an abandoned gold mine in the middle of nowhere? Things took an even darker
Yeah,
turn
that's
when
a
the
death
group
pit.
ventured
Just
further
leave.
into the cave and found a bunch of bones, including a relatively intact spine.
So this is water flows. It is gonna be great. So we can't trust this.
J ニード2ゲット2と S ソウルセル
By
Grave
this
Lord
point,
Nito.
growing increasingly unsettled by these disturbing discoveries.
So,
prompting
does that
them to leave
make-
the cave as quickly as possible? And that's where the original video ends, without any explanation or
What?
resolution. Connor didn't provide any more information in the video.
Okay, I can make my joke now. Does that make Wyatt his soul
He posted
summon?
4 more videos after this, but none of these videos included any updates on the disturbing encounter either. So, what's going on here? One of the first things that comes to mind is that this mine was the collection spot for a serial killer. This would explain.
That's a lot of shoes for a That's a lot of victims for one serial killer. I'm sorry. That's what, like 50 people? That's a lot if it's supposedly the hiding spot for a serial killer. Who out of the two is the host? Wyatt's whole, not Wyatt. Who's the other guy's name?
Both the shoes and the bone. So, any
Connor.
comment on the video?
I think
also
Connor was holding the video, or holding the camera. Yeah, it's really good. I hope it's good, Mike. Well, I know I'll probably like it.
J ファウンドザマウンドメーカーコベナントインベーダー S スタッシュ
So wrong. That's so messed up.
This theory stating, if you ever listen to the Missing 411 videos, you know shoes are a major component of missing or abducted people. This sent chills down my spine.
Yeah, but
Which is true. A statistical analysis of the Missing 411 data shows that over 15% of the cases involve absent shoes.
why?
However, this theory
Why are
isn't
shoes so
entirely
high?
complete. For starters, I couldn't find any news reports regarding this mysterious pile of shoes, which is odd since judging from the number of shoes, this supposed killer would have had hundreds of victims. If this pile had such a violent history,
There's
it
no
probably
way
wouldn't
it's
go
a serial
unnoticed by the
killer
media.
pile. Come
More
on.
importantly, many people on the internet agree that the bones in the video are not human. The group in the video reaches the same conclusion when looking at the bones for the first time.
Maybe it's faked?
No, it looks like a cow or a horse. Way too big for a human.
Put simply, the odds of this being a serial killer trophy cave are very low. But given the animal bones scattered throughout the area, it's possible it was the feeding spot of a predator like a mountain lion. Though, while that might explain the bones, it offers no clues about the pile of shoes.
There's no
One theory I haven't seen
way.
anyone else bring up is that
Hold
shoes
on. How
could
many
have
people
ended up
die
in
from a
house
mountain lion every year? Hold on. How many deaths are there every year from mountain lions? There's no way a mountain lion has killed that many people and brought their shoes inside. How many people die mountain lions a year? Wait, where is this in America? He said Nevada, right? There's only been 29 fatal mountain lion attacks since 1868. There's no way. No way it's a mountain lion.
McCoy Mine, where the video was filmed, is located in Lander County. And from what I can find, that area is quite prone to flooding. So it's entirely possible that someone dumped their sneaker collection in the middle of nowhere to get rid of it, only for it to be carried in the abandoned mine with rainwater. A mountain lion could have moved in later, which would explain the bones. The only proof I have of this theory is that the ground in the deepest part of the mine is extremely wet and has water flow marks leading into it. Other than that, it's pure speculation. That said, another potential explanation for both the bones and the shoes is that Connor placed them there himself in hopes of creating a viral video. People on the internet have pointed out that the bones in the
That's
video
my
are a bit
that's
too
my
clean
guess.
for something left in a muddy
Because some of the shoes have bones in them.
Some have also claimed that a few of the bones look like they're inorganic fabrications. Another inconsistency in Connor's video is that he and his group keep claiming that all the shoes in the pile are kid-sized.
There's no adult shoes in there. No adult shoes.
He even mentioned that in the video's title, which reads, "Kids' Shoes and Bones Found in Abandoned Mine." Now, while that makes an already creepy situation
448,000 views. I mean, he made a viral video.
True. There are plenty of adult-sized shoes visible in this pile. Unfortunately, I doubt we'll ever know what happened here for sure.
I'm calling it
It's been 6
fake.
years since the video was uploaded, and as I mentioned earlier, Connor has vanished
The
from
nether!
the internet ever since.
Please take your shoes off before stepping through the portal.
Action Adventure Twins is a YouTube channel run by brothers James and Edward. The duo has been exploring dangerous and cramped caves since early 2020. Yet, despite their combined experience,
I'm glad I don't live near caves because
back in 2022,
I would have probably gone and done stuff like this when I was a kid, and I probably would have died.
Petty John's Cave in Georgia. They had already explored parts of this maze-like cave multiple times before, and had even found an underground waterfall during one of their.
Because I've only been into, I think I've been in one cave. No, I've been in two caves. I've been on a tour through, I think they're called the Marengo Caves. I think that's what they're called. Yeah, the Marengo Caves, which are in Indiana. And then there's another cave system in Kentucky. It went through a huge buffer. I did
Movie
pause.
Theater employee seeing me yell flint and steel and setting the entire room on fire with everyone inside.
What? Did that happen? I did see that they started to put little disclaimers at the start of the Minecraft movie that is just, hey, if you start yelling, you'll be kicked out. Like, why can't the Sonic movie didn't have this problem? Yeah, I did it yesterday.
Expeditions. Put simply, they were pretty.
Give me the news article. I need to see proof.
Cave. But unlike their previous ventures, this time they were going to tackle one of the hardest sections, the aptly named Nervous Breakdown, referring to how cavers feel when going through it.
Oh, I thought it was a video of someone actually having a breakdown.
They're going through the narrow and claustrophobic entrance to reach the first open area of the Petty John's Cave.
I'm gonna be every comment that thinks that they're infinitely clever and funny. It's wonderful that we don't have to do this.
Whoa, entrance room.
However, it didn't
I
take long for
blackmailed
cave
the
to
news
begin closing
reporter.
back again, forcing the two to squeeze through tiny passageways. But that was only the beginning. After about 25 minutes of crawling through increasingly tighter spaces, they reached the first big obstacle, a muddy room with a narrow and steep hole in the middle. They had to carefully walk around this hole to progress. A single slip and falling into the narrow hole and possibly getting injured. And given the lack of safe footing around the hole, it would have been near impossible for the other person to pull them out. After successfully navigating around this obstacle, they finally...
Look, it's better than half of the positions you can end up in to slide down that little thing.
Things weren't looking good. The area surrounding this entrance had collapsed some time ago, making it very difficult to figure out the path ahead.
I couldn't go caving.
After looking around for a bit, Edward eventually found
I would go like...
and was excited to go in.
I would
He
go
genuinely
until
couldn't wait to find
I would go until I hit something that was, oh, you need to exhale all the way to get through this. The moment I need to exhale every bit of air in my body to squeeze through something is the moment I go, no. Or the moment my shirt can get stuck is the moment I go, nah, I'm okay. I saw the cave. I don't need to go into the devil's anus. I saw the cave. I know what's in there. It's darkness and a little bit of water and more rocks.
out what was down there.
No,
and
thank
his
you.
descent, leaving his brother behind in case something bad happened. What he didn't realize was that this was about to be one of the worst decisions he'd ever make. Because after descending for a few minutes, Edward called for his brother only to be met with complete silence.
Oh, that's not...
On a rope.
That's terrifying.
I don't hear James anymore. Uh-oh.
Why don't you call back to him again?
In other words, Edward was now lost in an unknown section of the cave without any means of contacting his brother. At first, he tried to stay calm and continued his descent, hoping to find James before long. However,
wait, how did you lose him? How far did he go?
The realization set in. He knew panic was the fastest way to make a bad situation worse, but at this point, he couldn't help but feel a growing sense of unease.
James! James!
It's wild to me how quickly you two get lost in the cave
Since the last saw him.
when it comes to, I guess, acoustics. Because I don't know, in my head I go, oh, it's a bunch of corridors of rock and the sound waves would bounce around and eventually make it to somewhere. But it seems incredibly easy for you to just acoustically become separated from people in a cave.
I don't even know where I'm at. I tried to go back to the last place I saw him, and everything just looks the same. It's just a jumbo maze.
This is just, you don't have, just set guide wires too. You don't have to do that.
After calling out to James many times with no luck, he decided to retrace his steps and find the way back. Unfortunately, he had underestimated the difficulty of the maze he was about to enter. Every direction looked the same. The narrow passages and jagged walls made it impossible to tell where he had come from. To top it all off, his situation was getting worse with each step he took. If he went the wrong way, he could easily wedge himself into a passage too tight to escape, or worse, plunge into a hidden drop-off. This is the true horror of caving.
Why
Even
even
if he
come
didn't
down
injure
here?
himself, he could have just as easily wandered around aimlessly until his body gave way into exhaustion, leaving him lifeless in a cold, rocky crevice.
Like this is all mapped out, right?
Dropping into the nervous breakdown entrance would have ended with the camera recording his descent into confusion, fear, and eventually silence. Fortunately, that wasn't the end of his story. After going in loops for a while, Edward spotted a single piece of tape he saw on his way down.
Oh. The tape. Yeah. Okay, this tape looks familiar. Oh, yeah.
We're tracing your steps. What could go wrong? Nothing. You've been there before.
I'm getting close. James!
What could possibly go wrong?
Still nothing.
This unexpected clue turned out to be exactly what he needed. It helped him regain his bearings and finally head in the right direction. Finally, he heard the best sound he could have heard in that moment.
James!
The Wii update sound? Oh.
You're over here?
But you gotta go the other way.
Oh. Dude. This place is a maze, man. Oh, hey, I see your light. Dude. I thought we were never gonna see each other. Dude, I know. Oh.
The two stayed together for the rest of the expedition and made it out alive without any major injuries. They're still exploring caves on YouTube, but now with a lot more caution.
Why would you not be cautious from the start?
In January of 2014,
There are videos like this all the time. Why would you not be super, super cautious from the jump? Like, I will be walking on the safest road. I will be walking on the safest path. And I will still stick to treat it as if it's the most dangerous thing in the world, where it's on a road. I was always taught to walk against traffic because it's easier to, so you don't get like hit by a car from behind you or something, and drivers will notice you more easily. I was told in a forest, like, do not go off the actual path because it is very, very, very easy compared to what everybody thinks to actually just get lost in the woods. It is incredibly easy to get lost in the woods the moment you step off of a path. Those memes are so funny.
a group of cave explorers decided to conquer the lost
memes of people just
cave
putting
in
their shoes on top of Pringles cans
It's
and
a
things
vast
are
cave
killing me.
network that spans a length of nearly 3 miles or 4.8 kilometers. The known deepest section of this cave also goes down a staggering 690 feet or 211 meters. Most members of this group had been spelunking for years, and like most other cave explorers, were quite confident in their skills. They had also done their research and mapped out their route in advance. But the truth about caving is when things go wrong, no amount of planning can save you.
I'm waiting for another one of these cave videos to have a situation like we had with the Japanese SOS unsolved mystery that we watched a long time ago. Where on this dangerous mountainside there were two paths, and one path had a rock called Safe Rock, and the other path had a rock that looked exactly the same called Not Safe Rock. And the way they decided to differentiate them was a rope around it. There's a tiny rope, and people still got confused. And if you go down the path of Not Safe Rock, you will probably die. Like, come on.
Experienced and well-prepared explorers can find themselves in terrifying situations, which is exactly what happened to one of the members of this group, named Bob Johnson. The expedition was going quite smoothly in the beginning, with the group using the equipment they brought with them to continue safely.
That'd be a good Lalafell name.
Until they reached a section of the cave called the Tube. It was an unusually narrow section that required the cavers to crawl on their stomach. And to make matters worse, it was also partially submerged in water, making it difficult to both see and breathe. Despite these harsh conditions, the group decided to move ahead. The slimmest member of the group went first and successfully made it to the other side without much trouble. The next person, however, wasn't as fortunate.
When you have to turn your head so you're flat.
His crawl through the tube wasn't off to a good start, as he was already having issues with the comparatively wider
I'd rather go play through Nier on stream.
He then somehow managed to reach the tightest part of this treacherous section, but that's where his luck ran out.
How? No, you're not gonna fit through that. Are you serious? How are...
He was completely stuck from the waist down, and any attempt to free himself only made the situation worse. Now, being stuck in a narrow cave like this is extremely stressful on its own. The wall...
No, you don't say. It's extremely stressful by itself. Yes.
Walls close in on you, and every movement feels like it's pushing you further into the tight space. Panic sets in as you realize just how little room you have to maneuver, and with each failed attempt to free yourself, the fear intensifies. But as if the confined space wasn't enough to make his heart race, Bob now had to contend with something far more terrifying, the rapidly flowing water. Water makes any caving venture 10 times worse. In a dry cave, even if you're
I don't get
stuck,
why you would
still have time
go
to
in
think
without
about
changing
your
your outfit.
But when water starts to rise, the situation shifts from
I feel like
bad
loose
to
clothing is a
life-threatening.
nightmare.
The feeling of water creeping up around you in an already claustrophobic space is a nightmare on its own. The real danger with water, however, is that you have mere minutes before drowning becomes a very real possibility. Bob knew this possibility all too well. He gave his all to free himself. Unfortunately, the water was quickly filling up his suit, making it even more difficult to squeeze through. But when the situation seemed hopeless, one of the members had an idea that ended up saving Bob's life. Instead of pushing forward, the members behind him tried pulling him back, and it worked.
Wait, is he...
Bob was finally free, though his troubles weren't over. He later revealed in a comment that him and the two members who pulled him back had crawled for another 3 hours to get out of the cave from a different exit. This incident also left him traumatized to the point where you can't even watch this video without becoming anxious. From what I can find, he scaled back on caving and picked up a much safer hobby in cycling, and now appears to be doing just fine.
less of a chance of getting stuck in a waterlogged tube. Honestly, if you're on a bike,
2024,
little more difficult.
YouTube channel posted a video exploring a mysterious cave someone
Biking seems a lot more fun and enjoyable.
The same channel we talked about earlier, where the two brothers got separated and almost lost their lives in the maze-like cave. They've learned their lessons since and approached this one with far more caution. But with an entrance as life-threatening as this one, even the best precautions could have proven to not
Watch
be
it
enough.
still happen.
Alright, so the guy dropped us off halfway up the hill, and he doesn't know anybody who's been down this thing, but we were at the cave. He says he threw a rope down it with a rock and it was 200 feet deep before it stopped. So
All right, so what they need to do is get a mountain bike.
we got this stick here. We're gonna see if our rope reaches.
What was the point of that?
It's still, oh, you were right, it kept going.
That's
This alone
very
is enough
deadly.
to terrify most people, with one person stating, "This channel has given me a new fear about walking in the woods. The fact that you could just slip and fall down a hole like that is insane. Now anytime I go anywhere, I wonder how many massive voids are right below my feet that I could fall into at any moment."
Oh my god, you're not safe on a bike either. Just a random hole could just eat you in your bike. You know what? Just don't go outside. Don't go outside.
But that didn't deter Edward and James.
Stay
They
inside
quickly
unless you're going to
secured
like
their boat to a
McDonald's.
nearby tree
And then be
began
very
descending
careful.
into the steep cave. What they found inside was nothing short of breathtaking. That tiny opening gave way to a vast chasm.
Ooh, it's like a Minecraft chasm.
But what if your pese
This is a
detonates?
big one, man.
What if my piece of dead
However,
artists?
before they could fully take in the beauty of the cavern, things took a dark turn.
This is cool.
Just
This is
seconds into the
pretty.
cave, the two
My PC
discovered
would
what
never
looked
hurt
like
me.
Human remains scattered throughout.
That's comforting. Human bones, huh? Look how big they are. Dude, look behind you.
Giant
There's like a
humans.
little shrine of them. There's like, oh, that's a cranium. Dude, is that a human? Nah, I don't know. It's awfully round.
Why are they neatly placed?
That looks human, man.
That doesn't necessarily make, I don't know.
Why are
I'm
they
not a
neatly
expert.
placed?
From there, they continued exploring the cave as it kept getting bigger.
Do
the
they
further
have
into it.
falchions
They
and
also
bows?
discovered old caving equipment like ropes and harnesses.
You
already
see
secured
human
to the
bones and a
walls,
few
detail that
wheels
only
off of some
deepened the
carts.
mystery surrounding the bones they had found earlier. If they did belong to a person, as the two suspected, it was possible they belonged to a previous explorer. This explorer likely had an accident and died in the cave without ever making it out.
Where's his mountain bike though? Because his mountain bike's not there, then he's still alive.
On their way in, they did find scattered bones right below the entrance. These were likely the remains of
My
people who
piece would
accidentally
thank
fell
you,
into the
Mike.
otherwise unassuming hole. However, the bones they found further inside were too far from the entrance to have belonged to someone who simply fell in. It's also possible that these remains belonged to the victim of a deranged killer. Someone who either had ended a person's life within the cave, or maybe threw the person into the hole and later dragged their body further into the cave. Some people, however, weren't convinced and accused the brothers of faking the whole thing, especially since the way Edward and James handled some of these remains felt a bit too casual. That said, while YouTubers faking these finds to get a viral video isn't uncommon, this one turned out to be true. The video received several comments from experts confirming that these remains were indeed real and human, with one such person writing, "My girlfriend and I are watching from Canada. We're both paramedics, definitely a human femur and a human cranium. But this raised an even bigger question. When did the owner of these bones pass away? If they disappeared into the cave in the last few decades, this discovery could end up cracking an unsolved case. I ended up contacting the action-adventure twins to see what they had to say or if they had made any police reports afterwards.
Oh,
We ended up contacting the authorities about the bones. They were determined to be human and were apparently a Native American that either slipped and fell into the pit cave or was thrown in there after death and are 2,000 years old. While this
why
did
are
rule
they
out
still
the
stacked
possibility
up?
that these bones belong to someone more recent,
Like that,
the
though?
despair of whoever ended up in that cave alone 2,000 years ago is just as impossible to ignore. They likely fell into the cave, somehow survived the fall, and ended up starving to death while looking for a way out.
All this makes me think of is that video of this. I don't know if you guys will know what I'm talking about. Of the skier who like blows past a group of trees and there's just a guy. Wow, I really am just. God damn. I don't know how it feels to literally tab over and see another YouTuber watching the same exact video that like we're watching right now. Oh no. Let's see if I can find it. I think it's this one, yeah. I think I know what you're talking about too. This one? This video is one of the most, not, I don't know if I'd say humbling. Like, it's humbling, but it's like rocking. Oh, it's just that easy. Like, the fact that he notices this guy is insane. So for people that don't know, really quick, there are these, I forget what they're called, but there are these pits under the snow in heavy snowfall areas where the snow just didn't compact or take up space properly. And if you step onto them, you just into the hole, and then the snow falls on top of you and you're just stuck. But the fact that he saw this guy is insane. Oh, you can actually hear him. Oh, not here.
Oh, shit.
The fact that he sees this guy is insane. If he did not see him, there's slim to none chances that someone is going to come by again, and he would probably be dead. This video is absurd.
Come on. Come on.
And getting stuck like this would be terrifying.
Fucking goddamn it.
Like, I love snow,
I'm coming.
but this would be terrifying. With your feet still like hooked onto your board and everything, this would be terrifying. I don't. If anyone's ever been buried in snow, you know how strong it is. But it's as bad as sand, if not worse.
You alright? Can you hear me?
I feel like sand is lighter when I've been buried in sand, but like I've been buried in snow, and it feels heavier because it compacts so much harder. By the way, this guy's okay. He did get him out.
You okay? You alright? Okay, you're good. You're good, I got you. You okay? Can you breathe?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Alright. We're both gonna catch our breath for a sec. I'm gonna help dig you out, okay?
This whole video, though, it gave me anxiety when I first saw it. It doesn't show him getting him out, though. Like, it shows him digging and digging and digging, but it doesn't show him actually getting him out. But he's out. He survived. Like, he did get him out of this. But it's still crazy. Snow is scary.
On October 28, 2004, 50-year-old Australian airline pilot and scuba diver David John Shaw broke the world record for the deepest successful dive in history. He achieved this by reaching a depth of 270 meters in Bushman's Hole, one of the deepest freshwater caves in the world. The sole purpose of this dive was to break the record. However, when he reached the bottom, he found something that stopped him in his tracks. He found the body of Dion Dreyer, a 20-year-old scuba diver who died in that cave 10 years ago.
Sounds very scary.
Since humans start sinking after a certain depth, Dion's body never floated back to the surface. Given the extreme difficulty and danger of diving this deep, any plans to retrieve his body were also cancelled at the time of his death. However, a plaque in his name was installed near the diving point of Bushman's Hole, which is how Dave knew what he was looking at. After staring at the body in shock for a few seconds, Dave immediately got closer and tried to retrieve Dion. Unfortunately, after a decade in the water, his tanks were firmly stuck in the mud. More importantly, Dave had already spent too much time at that depth. Staying any longer would have been fatal. So he decided to tie a line to Dion's body and return to the surface with the newfound information.
That's wild that he hasn't just decomposed.
And when I saw the body over to my left, I thought, oh, that's the end of going deep. So just tied my line to it. And by then I was, well, we won't discuss that. So I just left my line.
The news of Dion's body being discovered spread quickly, eventually culminating in Dave talking to his parents and promising to retrieve it. After a couple months of preparation, the next dive was scheduled for January 8th, 2005. Unfortunately, Dave's heroic attempt to bring closure to Dion's parents ended in a catastrophe far worse than anyone could have imagined. Cave diving, aka underwater cave exploration, is far more dangerous than regular spelunking. The divers have to manage their oxygen levels at all times, avoid often sharp rock formations, and explore the cave system in a far darker environment because even the brightest flashlights aren't as effective underwater, all while making sure they don't get lost. Add in the immense pressure of 270 meters of water above, it becomes an almost insurmountable challenge, one that only a handful of people on the planet are capable of overcoming. So, everything needed to be perfect for Dave's operation to succeed. He worked with police divers, the defense force, and medics to ensure everything went smoothly, and they planned the dive second by second. According to the plan, Dave would use the line he tied earlier to reach Dion's body. After cutting it loose and putting it in a special body bag, he would begin his descent. This descent would have taken around 12 hours to avoid decompression sickness. So instead of holding on to Dion's body the entire time, Dave would pass it along to his longtime friend Don Shirley at 220 meters. Don would then hand it over to support divers located at various depths and keep checking on Dave for any issues. Sadly, this is not how it went. An hour and a half after the dive began, the surface crew received an ominous message from the support divers, claiming that they hadn't seen any activity from Dave or Don. Shortly after, another message reached the surface. This one was from Don, stating that he's seeing Dave in the distance, and he's not moving.
What happened?
Don's okay.
Dave's looking
While this message was making its way to the surface, Don tried to reach Dave himself. He exceeded his target depth, which resulted in his rebreather controller imploding. This also led to him suffering from oxygen poisoning and vomiting while 220 meters under the water. Fortunately, he managed to keep hold of the line and was eventually pulled out of the water still breathing. Dave, however, didn't make it. But when rescue teams pulled out his body, they made a shocking discovery. Dion's body was attached to the recovery line as well. Following the recovery, investigators looked at the footage captured by the waterproof camera mounted on Dave's head. This is what they saw. Though I should mention, I couldn't find the raw footage from that camera. The only clip of it online is narrated by Don himself, Dave's best friend who we just talked about who almost died trying to save his life. The footage shows Dave moving alongside the line to find Dion's body, and then trying to put it in the bag. Unfortunately, this is where the plan started falling apart. Dion's body was unexpectedly loose from the mud and was moving around uncontrollably. Dave tried to complete his mission despite this.
It was in there when I found it. I didn't put it in there. Can you close my door, please? Thank you.
To end up getting tangled in the line.
This line is just getting everywhere because this body is floating. It's not stuck. Everything's moving. Right, light gets caught on the line there. Move it out of the way.
Oh,
Still
come
got a nice
on.
bright light.
Man,
All
that
this
sucks.
effort caused him to neglect his gauges, resulting in Dave feeling the effects of nitrogen narcosis, which include poor judgment, trouble concentrating, and reduced muscle and nerve function. Put simply, he lost everything he needed to survive at that depth. He tried to cut the tangled line, but the lack of coordination made it near impossible. As he was struggling to stay conscious, the last thing he saw was the terrifying view of Dion's lifeless face mask staring back at him. Shortly after this, Dave passed away. The only silver lining was that the tangled line kept Dion's body close to Dave, allowing him to successfully complete his mission by recovering the body, only at the cost of his own life.
Well, that sucks. Don't go cave diving. Don't go caving. Stay inside. There aren't holes in the ground inside that just eat you. You can even mountain bike inside. We have them on cool little mounts now. Anyway, that's enough yapping. At least I think it's enough yapping. I do want to go see exactly what all's involved real quick with the Arcadian raids. Because I have no idea. I have yet to even check or look at these things. And I don't even know where it is. I think it's in the back here. Souls Under Siege. I'm gonna wager these aren't going to pop at all. But we are on Midgar. Maybe we actually will have proper queue times this time. Granted, as long as my eye level stuff is correct. It's Sam. I don't want to do Sam though. I want to do Dark Knight. Wait, where's my Dark Knight at? What? I'm sorry. What? Where's my Dark Knight? Oh my god, is my Dark Knight just... Okay. No, I think we're good. Hello, Yana. Yana's face lights up at the side of you. Oh, no. We're back in it. Slidia, you're just the person I wanted to see. Cruiserweight matches have yet to begin, but Nayuni and I have made some breakthroughs in our research about psychonecrosis. Come inside, we'll tell you what we've learned. Oh no. Are we gonna have to fight Eutrope again? Oh. Before diving into the details, perhaps a refresher is in order. It's rather a complicated affair after all, and it's been like 5 months. You had barely been crowned champion of the lightweight heavyweight division before our sister Eutrope challenged you. She was intent on claiming your soul as a means to cure psychonecrosis. The illness appears to affect those who use feral souls to an excessive degree, those such as the Arcadian fighters. The illness appears to afflict those who use feral... Bleh. We learned from Eutrope that the immortalized, who we thought lived in luxury in the upper levels, are actually dead, taken by the disease. Since the revelation, we looked for alternative ways to cure psychonecrosis, and we finally have some news to share. Is it good news? It's all thanks to Nayuni. Like Eutrope, she has a sense for electrope technology. She's learned to do all sorts of things, from tinkering on her own. Don't give her the wrong idea. It's the people of Oblivion that we have to thank for our discoveries. I've attempted to access Everkeep's core systems for information on souls, you see.
Did someone say souls?
9 souls. Unsurprisingly, I failed. What's more, an Oblivion member who was monitoring unauthorized access found me. She took me to task, so scolded me to never again do something so reckless. When I explained our predicament, however, she kindly shared research data Oblivion had acquired from Origenics. The data was quite difficult to parse, honestly, but I managed to somehow find the relevant information. Namely, that the military was well aware of psychonecrosis, having also sought to utilize feral souls. Furthermore, they had developed a method to identify the presence of the affliction. This brings us to our next move. Now that we're privy to this method, we feel that we should use it to diagnose other fighters. They deserve to know if they're ill. Yeah, I think it's not right to let them not know. I think you should tell them. Glad you agree. I can't sit idly by knowing that they might die. As Medam warned us, though, the president doesn't take kindly to those who get in his way. He'd be extremely unimpressed if we revealed the secret to those you've yet to fight and caused their withdrawal. Of course, you're still liable to incur the president's ire by becoming a grand champion and releasing all the souls in the repository, but we should avoid getting in his crosshairs for as long as we can. That's why I propose that we approach only those fighters that you've already bested, as they're barred from fighting for a time. It wouldn't have an immediate impact on the championship, and there are still risks. However, every time our fellow fighters use a feral soul, they bring themselves closer to psychonecrosis, including a match against you. Oh no. I wonder if this is going to make me cry again. Which is why it's important that we tell them the truth as soon as possible so we can stop that from happening for good. Knowing what the illness has done to your trope, it feels nothing less than personal. Yay. Why don't my ears do the little wiggle thing? That's so annoying. Wait, why do children Makote's ears do? That's so stupid. That's so annoying that we don't get that animation. To begin with, let's just reveal the truth to Honey. Despite being rivals, we're actually quite close. Just a moment while I call her. We're going to see Honey be lovely again. She's busy, as I expected, but can spare a moment for us. She's on our way here now. Is she coming? Oh, I have to manually wait. Okay. Okay. No voice acting. That's a shame. So what's this about then? I hope it's as urgent as you say it is. Oh no. Sad music. Oh no. Oh, foreshadowing. I saw this. My stars, you're serious, aren't you? Could I be afflicted as well? There's a way to diagnose you. Regulators are designed to monitor the state of the wearer's soul. If we connect yours to a terminal, we can confirm whether or not there are signs of the disease. She literally is Sunny from MGS4. Oh no, here it goes. Oh. Please be at ease, Miss Honey. Your soul shows no signs of degradation. Truly? Oh, what a relief. Shudder to imagine how I might be affected by such a dreadful disease. You're fine too, I suppose. You joined the Arcadion well after I did, after all. Well, I haven't gotten any symptoms yet. Yana was so eager to prove herself, she utilized feral souls numerous times when training. So when I examined her, we found that she's on the threshold of developing the disease. That's not good. For mercy's sake, Yana, we're forbidden from training with feral souls, and knowing what I know now, I'd say that it's because the president doesn't want us to die too early. It'd be bad for entertainment after all. At any rate, neither of us should use feral souls again, honestly. Which means we can't fight in the Arcadion anymore. Alright then, I'll retire. Okay. She seems way more level-headed than I expected her to be. Really? I wasn't expecting you to decide so quickly. Wow. Okay, we're just getting her song. While I've graced countless magazine covers and concert stages, I've never shined so brightly as when I fought in the ring, it's true. But everything I've done was so that I could bask in the adoration of the people. I couldn't do that if I were dead, now could I? I'll look for another avenue to apply my talents. And you can be sure that I'll succeed after all. When do we get that? I want that emote. I'm Honeybee Lovely, the brightest star in the sky. Is a weary place. Now that I'm scheduled to appear on a broadcast, so I must be on my way. Thanks for the warning, my dears, your lifesavers. Bye. She really is something else. Alright, so what are we doing now, though? Right, that leaves one fighter I'd like to inform. The Brute Bomber, who you defeated to become the light heavyweight champion. We're not exactly friends, but I won't abandon him either. He's not likely to answer when called, though, so we'll just need to visit him at his home in residential radius 911. We have to call it that. You gonna make me walk over there? Just teleport me there, please. I don't want to walk all the way over. Oh my god. It's so far! What do you mean? I kind of... Really? That's ridiculous. Just give me a car. Give me a taxi that I can take. Do the Yakuza thing. Have a random taxi in the middle of the street somewhere and I just get into it. What's closer? This feels closer. I don't get why we're not allowed to use mounts. And I understand Limsa. I understand Ulda. I understand Gridania. Like Solution 9, one of the things in the cutscene we just had in MSQ was like cars are crashing into their Arcadion and killing hundreds. Like, let me drive my mount here, of all places. Hello, Yana. Here we are. Let's hope he's willing to hear us out at least. I'll talk to him. He liked me. We're basically best friends now. You're all so cute, I could just eat you up. Of course. How do I get the cat minion on the left? I already have that one. I don't need that one. That was like my first minion. Why did they flock only to you? It's hardly fair. Well, these are my kittens. If you don't like it, you can go back to your woman. Rub salt in the wound, will you? You know full well she left me. No. Come on, little ones, come to me. They don't like you, bud. Take the hit. Go one of those little, like, cat pop things. That man there is your tropes. I mean, that's the champion of the cruiserweight division. This poses a problem. We can't reveal the truth with him here. Yeah, sure we can. Uh-oh. Wait, we did just kind of walk into his apartment. Wait, we did just kind of waltz through the door. The blazes are you doing here? You want to get your arses kicked? Hello. You're Selenia, the enhanced warrior. Yeah, that's me. Hello. The Howling Blade at your service. It's a pleasure to meet you, and I hope we have the chance to meet in the ring soon. Put a shirt on. You'll be the whimpering blade when I finish. I don't know if that's funny or if I should just do the silent ellipses. Someone's gonna make a joke about this. He's already whimpering. His girl left him. You're rather more spirited than I expected. I didn't have the impression that you were also a heel. What's that mean? What? What's a heel? What's that mean? Wait, what's a heel? Hold on, I'm confused. What is that? Follow closely behind its owner? What does that mean? Oh, someone's called a heel if they're like a villain, a bad guy, a rule breaker. Okay. Lest you wonder, I do not make the habit of wearing a regulator. My parents didn't believe in using them. Yana and her sisters were also raised with similar values, as I recall, before adapting to Eurotrope's insistence. However, I still use a regulator in battle, like every fighter except you. I didn't know the two of you were friends. Surprised that Surprised that a reviled heel like him and a beloved face like me can't get along? Truth is, we've known each other since childhood. We just can't seem to get rid of each other. We both couldn't fit into any of the jobs that were introduced to us and got up to all manner of mischief together. We would have likely carried on like that if President of Ascension Arcadia hadn't come and taken us in. Though it isn't easy being a fighter, we felt like it was our calling. Believe it or not, he used to be so shy that he could hardly form a sentence, but when he became the Brute Bomber, it was as if he was reborn. Shut up! They don't need to know that. Thinking back, we owe everyone and everything to the Arcadian. To the President. President's gonna kill you, buddy. You don't owe him. That we do. Just tell him now. Well, I've seen the kittens as I had intended, so I'll take my leave. Oh, the script does its job. Till next time, Selenia. Till next time, Whimpering Blade. Goodbye. Brute Bomber, we need to talk to you, bud. You're gonna die and those kittens won't. So, what do you want? Tell him. There's something that you need to know. You're gonna die. You're gonna die if you transform again, and these kittens will never have a home. You gotta retire. Lies! The President would never. Oh! This 8-year-old is just lying for no reason. As the results of the examination, I'm afraid his soul already shows signs of psychonecrosis. No! What? That's nonsense. No! What coincidentally great timing to prove that you're right. Oh my god! As the soul is eaten away, it loses its connection to the body, leading to bouts of intense dizziness. The early symptoms of the disease, if left unchecked, the body will continue to weaken until... Arcadia means a lot. It means a lot to you. What? That was weird. I'm gonna try. Until next time. Thank you, Mike. Why is it so quiet? FF14 is always so quiet. I swear to God, I can never get this game's balance right. Why is it so quiet? No, actually, why is it so quiet? It's like maxed out. Arcadia means a lot to you. I know. It means a lot to me too. But you need to retire. You're already ill. Until we can find a cure, the only way to prevent your condition from worsening is to stop fighting. Enough! I won't listen to any more of your nonsense. Get out! Oh, he heard! Oh no! Oh no! Go talk to your friend, Howling Wind. What's your name? Howling Blade? Go talk to him. Convince him. Well, we done what we could. It's up to him what he does now. Let's go home. Alright, we did our best. We told him one time and then we left. No, even the cats are like, please don't! Y'all die! We're hungry! No! Oh no! Oh. No! Brute Bomber! No! He can't die. Not like this. Here, maybe walk all the way back. Are you kidding me? What is this? A Realm Reborn? Come on. Oh my god, they're really... This is already more investing than 7.2 was. Granted, we're getting something good out of 7.2. Spheen's gonna join the Scions. That's cool. I'm very confident with that. I am very confident she's going to join the Scions. Who's that? Who are you? Who are you? You look familiar. But I don't remember who you are. Wow, 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 wow. I'm kind of curious how slow I was moving without jog. Because I feel like I'm navigating at the same speed I was, like I'm not feeling a difference. Now I'm curious though. So I feel like if I went back to pre-jog, it'd be like going back to New Game Plus and going, oh, you guys live like this. Not only your trope, but the brute bomber too. Need to find a cure as soon as we can. According to your trope, the remedy is an infusion of an extremely dense soul. That's why she targeted you. The data for orogenics seems to support this, though it was only a hypothesis. The researchers believe reinforcements from a dense soul could be an effective treatment, but this isn't the solution that we seek. We will find another way. I'll scour an ocean of data if I have to. I believe in you, Nauni. For all her searching, your trope can only find one cure. To kill you. Still, something about her actions just doesn't sit right with me. The Eutrope I know wouldn't think to save herself at the cost of someone else's life. Can't help but feel that she's hiding something. Is that Eutrope? Is that her? Hello? Oh, alright. Understood? Understood. That was Madam. Cruiserweight matches are ready to begin, and he wants us to beat him in the green room. Best of luck to you in your next match, Miss Selenia. Please be safe. Oh. Here we go. Brute Bomber's going to be watching from the stands. Does she have any, like, special dialogue? Please leave the search to a cure for me, and only focus on the coming match. Okay. Surprised that room has its own dedicated music. Man, I still need to do the savages of the other fights, the originals. Still haven't done those. I feel like now's a bad time though, because no one's gonna be doing them. Hello, I am a champion. Please let me in. God, I want to go play Paper Mario in the 1,000-Year Door. I'm just back in the headspace of the wrestling arc. I have that emote. Oh, here she is at last. Now the party can begin. Hello. Hello. You're annoying already. You're the character I'm most interested in. Your color scheme's cool. That's better. This drab room was begging for a touch of color. She's just spray painting random things. Love your work, by the way. A match with you is sure to be a font of inspiration. We're gonna get down, you and I. Oh, yes, we are. This guy's annoying. This guy's annoying already. Stance out of the room. As you have surmised, they are your rivals in the cruiserweight division. And as I understand, you're already acquainted with the champion. Given the situation in the realm, you may have doubts about fighting for entertainment, but it's now most of all that all of the citizens are in need of a diversion to help them forget their cares. When do we fight this guy? When do we fight Metam? I'm counting on you to captivate the audience once more with rousing combat and make the very walls of the Arcadion shake with excitement. Sure thing, little guy. Bye. Godspeed, madam. Alright. The fighters in this division are characters too, eh? But there's far more to them than their showmanship. As you already know, cruiserweight fighters utilize more potent feral souls. Their attacks pack a heavier punch, so you'll need to brace yourself and be fully prepared. Am I able to actually do the fight? The Dancing King! Yana's eyes gleam with anticipation. Oh. Alright. Here we go. Alright, let's take a look at your first opponent. Come on. Come on. Give me the PowerPoint. Let's go. It's gonna be a nightmare. Why is he a frog? The Verdant Reveler, Dancing Green. Why is he a frog? Why is the frog blacked out like it's a Smash character that's yet to be introduced? He's a shameless playboy who loves partying the night away in pubs and clubs. He even has Arcadian bouts. He treats his parties where he's the center of attention. Using the soul of a terrible toad, he gains heightened physical prowess and seamlessly incorporates dance moves into combat. Victory will come down to how well you ride the rhythm. Is it a rhythm game? Your best bet might be to treat the fight as a party as well. Let yourself go with the flow. You might just be surprised by what follows. Now they go on and show that party animal that you've got the moves of your own and seize your first victory in the cruiserweight division. It'd be a nightmare. If I don't like his song, I'm going to be sad. All right. Please let me be able to queue for this right away. I'm going to have an aneurysm if I can't. Oh, thank God. Wow, that was fast. That was so quick. Oh my God. Other tank, please help me. Wait, there's only one tank, isn't there? No, wait, is there two tanks? I literally can't remember. Oh. Oh, his feet are gross. He looks like a JoJo character. Oh. This is gonna be a nightmare. Is there only one tank? I can't remember. You do you, man? What do you mean you do you? You have your thing. Okay, fine. I guess I'm doing it. Are you ready to get down? What does he mean you do you? What do you mean you do? Okay, you can't be mad at me if we fuck up. Right side cleave? Okay. What's that little butterfly thing? I don't know what that means. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Four snap twists. Okay. 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 So is it 1, 1, 2, 3, 4? Okay. Ow. On the dance floor, everyone's a star. This like voiceover is killing me for some reason. It's so generic sounding. If we wipe, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn. Do we need to be in a spotlight?
How will the challenger respond?
Oh god. Oh, what is that emote? Where do we get that? How do we get that emote? And what's the debuff you get if you don't do that? What's the emote you? Oh no, I want to know what that buff is. What does that say?
Come on, show me your moves.
Oh, this is cool. I like this. This is cool. I feel like it's gonna be hard for them to do things like that with the server tick rate being what it is. This fight's not that hard so far. He's not that bad. Not for the first round. How many dancers? What? Does he have frogs with afros on? Why does he have frogs? I don't understand. Oh, it's the way they're pointing. Oh, I see. Okay, so right, and then left. Okay. Okay, I see. Okay.
Groovy moves. The crowd's loving it.
What? He talks like he's the announcer.
Back to it, dancers.
What? What is this? What is this? Stop that. Stop doing that. Stop doing that.
Show us some electrifying moves.
Oh, Mike, I am gonna like keep an eye on that. I put a reminder to check on my calendar to check for the Banjo-Kazooie Mario 64 thing you sent me in like a month if it's out by then. Ow! 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 Help me, healers! My Mickey D's is here. What'd you get? I've been eating Wendy's over Mickey D's recently. Wendy's has better nuggets. I've decided. Shit. Keep messing up my rotation. What's this? Stock a groovy pose. Let me read. Ow. Living Dead? Just because I'm scared? That was a hard attack to dodge. This is one thing I still like don't understand in this game. Adulation on the dance floor. Cannot stop thinking about. What does that say? I'll remind you. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it. Hopefully, like, I don't forget it. What killed me? I don't even know what killed me. Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is our healer's name Feeling Groovy? How are you level 100 Sage? Hold on. How are you level 100 Sage? Did he change his name? Hold on. Is that his name? His name's Feeling Groovy. Get 2 cheeseburgers, nuggets, and fries. I forgot them. Okay, oh. That robot sounds like Flem.
Victory goes to the challenger.
I have a name. Zelenia. That fucking tank going like, you do you. Like, dude, it's my first time. What do you mean I do like me do me? Alright, thank you for the res, Feeling Groovy.
Until next time.
Oh no! Shoot! Ah! Ah! Oh, I don't have room. I need to eat the cookies. Eat the ginger cookies. Save. There we go. Need. I can't take anything else. Good luck, everybody. Not a single player comm. I did okay. Come on. I did fine. Not a single player comm. I was trying so hard. Boo. No. Shit. My inventory's too full. Where's my chocobo bag? Don't I have like, there we go. So black dye. What else do I have? What is this? What are these? These are boring. I don't want these. These are ugly. What are these? Nomad's arm guards? I might be able to use those. These I'll keep. What are these? Might be able to use these. These I'll keep too. Keep. These can be thrown away. What do they look like died? Oh, ugly. Yeah, get rid of those. What is this? Ugly. This is ugly. This is like Amaric armor. This is ugly. I don't like this. This is ugly. Doesn't go away too. Don't need that. That's bad. So keep. Okay. I thought you would enjoy that mod. Because you're talking about Banjo. I never played through Banjo Kazooie. I played like 45 minutes of it though. It was really fun. Well, Fotzelenia, with this victory, you proved yourself a force to be reckoned with at the Cruiserweight division. Yay. On to the next. Art of War. Yes, please. Right, then let's ride the wave of this momentum towards our next victory. Come on, tell me about the squidling. What are they called? Inklings? Tell me about the Inkling Lalafell. And here's your next opponent. Oh. Really? No cutscene in between? Like at all? We just come back. She's like, congratulations, on to the next fight. Fighter who lives and breathes art, and she uses the ring as her gallery. Sugar Riot. This is not the music I was expecting. Before coming to the Arcadion, she was a graffiti artist, you see. Most of the graffiti that you see in Solution 9 was either by her or by those imitating her style. This is insane music for FF14, I believe. By injecting herself with the soul of a deadly pudding, she's able to concoct special paint that can cause actual changes to reality, even the ring itself. To her, fighting is a medium for her art, a means of expressing herself. Her imagination is boundless, and you have to take care not to be overwhelmed, staying calm no matter how much she throws at you. If you can manage that, then you'll surely overcome Sugar Riot and continue on your way to the top of the Cruiserweight division. Sure. Let's go. Her fight looked like the coolest fight. I want to do that one. Want to play Banjo before the mod? You can think about it. I want to like start on the alt stream again because I've been neglecting it a lot. But right now I am like genuinely so busy. All right, Instapop. It feels so good to be a tank. Here we go. Oh, these are cute. Oh, these are cute. I love the little stand-ins.
The ring is her studio and reality. She's a rebel with a cause who captivates all with her illusions. Sugar Riot!
Her transformation form is really, really cool. I love dying. This is not the music I was expecting for her, but okay.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Hold on. Hold on. Whose voice is that? Is that Yestola? Hold on. It sounds like Yestola. I'd love to watch a Bando stream, so I haven't played it. No, it's not Yestola. Reen. That's Reen's VA. How big are the explosions on these? Oh.
And with a flash, Sugar Riot brings her worst to life.
These are flying bombs, though. So they're gonna swap? Is that what that is? Ah. I love that Soken has just experimented so much with the music for the Arcadian raids. And Dontrell in general, honestly. Oh, they aim for the target. Okay.
What's your favorite color? An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Are we changing the stage? Oh, that's pretty. That's really cool. That's fun. Ah, my phone's going off. My phone's going off. Stop going off. Stop it.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Cacti? Cactors.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles.
Oh, that's bad.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Quicksand? You don't want to get caught in that.
No, our sage died. No. What happened?
What's your favorite color? one thing.
Arrows, bombs. Got it.
What do you think of this?
Oh, what? Oh, well, I'm so blind. Oh my god.
What do you say to a refreshing river?
These are pretty. I wonder who the artist was for these.
Crystal clear river. How charming. Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Oh wait, did someone die? 2 people died. What happened?
The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around?
This is no good. It needs a touch of thunder, a dash of downpour.
Wait, does it just target a random person, or are they randomly placing them based on like proximity to the player?
To facilitate deconstruction.
Ooh. What is this?
A massive raging storm. I think you will get houses.
Ow. Oh my god. That did so much damage. Oh my god.
Let's see if they can stay standing.
Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Okay, you have to run.
Is this the end?
Okay, so I need to run. I have to sprint. I should have just popped Living Dead at that point. I shouldn't even wasted my time with like making the healer res me.
What do you think of this?
Effortlessly dodged.
Come on. These feel like they haven't been as hard as the first Arcadian Savage Raids, Arcadian Raids. I feel like these have been easier across the board, honestly. I feel like the earlier ones were way more difficult. GG. GG all. That wasn't bad.
The match is decided. Victory goes to the challenger.
I wonder if she has like a similar honeybee lore where it's the people can't be in the stands because it's too dangerous with her powers, so they get little iPads to watch on. GG for get good. Guess you're dead and on the ground, little Lalafell.
It's all over.
It's all over. I have no idea what the armor looks like for this tier, actually. I need to go check. Well done, Slutty. I knew you could do it. Your next match will be against the Cruiserweight Champion himself. But seeing as we have a bit of time, there's something I'd like to tend to first. I want to tell Dancing Green and Sugar right about the psychonecrosis and see if they've developed any symptoms. We have to save them too if we can. Sure. Where are they? I borrowed Nayumi's terminal, so we'll perform an examination here in this room. Rest assured, I've already checked for listening devices. There should be, the two should be here any moment. I don't think we should be having the conversation here. Even if she checked, this is like the president's room. So what's this about, baby? Are we having a party here? If that's the case, then I'll excuse myself. I'm rather keen to give form to the inspiration that you've given me. Hello, y'all. Hi, Aeon. Been a minute. How you doing, man? These feel easier than the first Arcadian raids, by the way. They're good. How are you? Very busy and very tired today. So, a little low energy, but not terrible. While I'm relieved to say that you haven't manifested the disease yet, you're both dangerously close to doing so. Just one more feral soul injection could push you beyond the brink. It'd be wise to stop fighting in the Arcadion. Whoa, talk about a downer, baby. This is all so very sudden, and I struggle to accept it, but for the both of you and Honey to retire, there must have been truth to your words. It's no easy thing to retire, I know, but for your own safety, I ask that you give it careful consideration. Oh, she looks so sad. What a sourpuss face. I want the camera to pan over and he's just a frog. He's just a giant frog. He's not even his transformed self anymore. He's just turned into a giant toad. I've made up my mind. I'll retire. This doesn't leave the room, but I've always struggled to play the part of Dancing Green. I hate dancing, and these glasses are hard to see out of. To maintain the persona of a party animal, I've had to spend night after night in the town. When I'm not doing that, I'm practicing dance in the studio. It's utterly exhausting and soul-crushing. Pushed through all of it because I didn't want to disappoint the fans, but this revelation sets me free. Dancing used to be my passion, and perhaps I can learn to love it again. I always thought you were a genuine party animal, living on to revel. To think that it was actually a burden on your shoulders. I'm not going to retire. The ring has been my precious studio. It's saddening to think that I won't be able to step into it again. Oh, she is. You have all of Solution 9 to just tag. You're fine. But it was on the streets that I started plying my craft. And this revelation might be a sign telling me to go back to my roots. So I'll do just that. I'll go back to a time when the whole city was my studio and its walls my canvas. Why don't you just open up a giant art store? Truth be told, seeing you fight without a feral soul helped me to realize that maybe it's alright to just be myself. I'm relieved. Thank you for listening. I don't know why I read it like that. Well, we'd rather not die, of course, and it's you we have to thank for warning us. We're liable to attract suspicion if we stay here too long. We'll discuss when to break the news to management at a later time. Bye. Yeah. What was that zoom in for? Thankfully, those two have other places to employ their talents, like Honey. To the Brute Bomber and the Howling Blade, however, the Arcadion is everything. It isn't easy for them to retire. This I know better than most, but it's a matter of life or death. Why don't we manipulate him and be like, your kittens will have no dad. If you don't stop fighting, these cats will starve. You will die. In any case, our priority for now is to win the title match, so let's return to the gym and prepare. What do you mean, let's return to the gym? Just throw me into the fight. Oh my god. Why you make me walk around? Stop it. It's so far. Why is it so far? Why can't you put your gym closer to the Aetherite? God, it's like 8 blocks away. I hate this. I hate walking. Why don't we have little golf carts in Solution 9? Let us do that. Naomi will be relieved to hear that both Dancing Green and Sugar Riot plan to retire. But come on, let's go share the good news with her. We're gonna walk in and Naomi's gonna be like a tiger. There's no way I just... Oh, okay. It's about to... Uh-oh. Thank goodness you're here. We have an emergency. Is your trope a horse finally? Look at this. Oh no! Oh no! Hand over all the feral souls you've got. Uh-oh. This is unbelievable, folks. Just when we thought the Brute Bomber couldn't sink any lower, it seems he now intends to use unregulated feral souls. And several of them at once. Besides, the madman's going to turn himself into an abomination. This is a violation of the rules. You'll be banned for this. Shut your bloody trap and get out of my way. What about... Oh! I need a gif of that. That was funny. Hey, unstoppable upstart. If you're watching this, come and find me at the demolition site on the 8th level. We're going to fight again. And this time, I'm going to destroy you. You hear me? I'm going to destroy you. Is he going to tell me he's going to blow me again? The president's fucking dead. I love that Naomi had a little like animation for the TV. That idiot, instead of listening to us, he doesn't. He goes and does this. General public's unaware, but the doping tonic the Brute Bomber imbibes during his matches is actually a harmless prop. He uses that as a part of his ring persona. That's why his matches continue even when he's disqualified. Using multiple feral souls at once, however, is expressly forbidden due to the extreme danger that it possesses. Doing so warps the flesh irreversibly. Turns you into an abomination, like the president said. As Mr. Metten said. Oh, he... In the worst case, it will kill you. Why can't I have fangs that long? That's not fair. This is likely because it greatly accelerates the soul's degradation, leading to psychonecrosis. Fox die. Oh. I want half of his face to be like... He's not even bloody. You would have told him about the disease, didn't you? Despite my warnings, you went and told him. Yes, we told you, idiot. Sorry, but we couldn't simply leave him to his fate. Well, he ended up taking the matter to the president, who naturally denied the existence of the disease, and naturally the Brute Bomber chose to believe him. Wow, he is an idiot, actually. Never mind, Brute Bomber is stupid. That's not all. The president has sanctioned a grudge match between you and him on one condition. Loser, die. In order to stand a chance, he has to inject himself with multiple feral souls for the fight. Wow, okay, he's just straight up trying to kill him. Okay, that's evil. I made a great fuss on the broadcast about his use of unregulated feral souls, but it's all staged. Everything is according to the president's script. He wants to get rid of you, and he's using the brute bomber to do so. What? The brute bomber is already exhibiting symptoms of psychonecrosis. This will kill him. I know. Tried to talk him out of it as well, but he refused to listen. For him, the president's orders are absolute. Make no mistake, the match will go ahead. Even should you ignore his challenge, the brute bomber will inject himself with his assembled feral souls, and he will come for you. What if I go to Milo's house? He won't attack me if there's a 10-year-old between me and him. You wouldn't do that. A 10-year-old that previously could not walk. I don't think he'd do that. What if I hold his cats up in front of me? Will he fight me then? If I take all of his cats and... Besides, if you still intend to become a grand champion and release all of the souls in the Arcadion's repository, I fear there's no way except through this fight. So prepare as best as you can and then meet me at the Arcadion. I will have a chauffeur take us to the venue. Oh, he's going to help us? Oh, okay. He's actually kind of chill. I'm coming too. I'm the one who caused this all. I'm the one who caused all of this, by the way. So wow, I can't read. I'm the one who caused all of this by revealing the disease to the brute bomber. It's the least that I can do to be there. Naomi, you stay here. Don't even try to go. Yeah, that's right. All right. I guess we have to go kill Brute Bomber in front of all of his kittens. He's got to be doing something. There's like he's not that stupid, right? He likes cats. I'm a cat. He can't be that dumb. Maybe he is that dumb though. I want that car. How do I get that car? Mr. Selenia, I have awaited your arrival, and it will be my pleasure to escort you via airwheeler to the location of your match, the 8th level demolition site. All has been made ready. The broadcasting equipment is in place, and rest assured, the device for manifesting your allies is as well. Just say the word, and we shall depart. Take the vertibird to the 8th level? Thank you. I think I will. Oh. Why? Why is he so dumb? And where is Howling Blade? Why is he not doing anything? Why is he just like, yeah, we're just gonna let this happen? Brute, stop this madness at once. Your life is in danger. Danger? Who do you think you're talking to? I'm the Vile Heat, the most heinous, the most despised fighter in history of the Arcadion. Fear nothing except spitting on the rules. Wait, hold on. I said that wrong. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, he's brooding. Oh. He's gone and done it. He's injected himself with several feral souls and transformed into a terrible chimerical fiend. Oh no. He's no longer Brute Bomber, but the Brute Abominator. Oh, that's a good pun. He's okay. Yana, we can't stay here. It's far too dangerous. Hey, you should leave. No, you can't fight. No. 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 Bad. Alright, I'm counting on you to knock some sense into the fool. He's gone though. Look at him. Wow, the new lighting looks really nice. Like, is he able to come back from this? What do you mean knock some sense into him? I don't think you're going to come back from this. He's turned into one of those dinosaurs that are in the little, like, pills that you put in your bathtub, and then you go back in the next day and you're like, oh, and you find out that it's just like a reject capsule where it's got 8 legs. Doesn't look like a brontosaurus. just kind of some kind of smushed up monster. Oh, this one doesn't pop instantly. This one must not be very fun. I bet this one's pretty bad. Well, that's a disappointment. I bet this one's not. Oh, it popped a little fast. Remember when you said this tier felt easier than the last one? Remember? Oh, is this like the hard fight? It's an amazing fight. All right. I hope they just kill him off. I hope they kill him off, and then we have to be like, Naomi, you get a kitten. Yana, you get a kitten. Eutrope, you get a kitten. You all get cats. Name this one BB for Brew Bomber. I don't want main tank. If this tank goes, yeah, you do you, like that one tank did, I'm gonna lose my mind. That was the worst. Hold on. I don't like the harsh vocals of this. It's like, all right. It's not even like proper like. It's just like someone putting their voice low and talking. Also, hi Zyra. How you doing? Who's in a suit? This song's cool though. I gotta stop spamming my slash or carve and spit in my abyssal drain right away. I don't know why I want to do it. Oh, I need you, other tank. Ow. Not too bad. Currently beating my PC into shape. Switch over to Linux over the weekend. Ooh, what Linux distro are you running? Wait, why aren't you on Windows anymore? Oh, we have ads? We have ads? I'm sorry. This feels wild. Oh. All right. That seems annoying. I'll be honest. That seems annoying. Is there a safe space? Endeavor OS using KDE Plasma as my GUI. Oh, I misclicked. Oh well. Figured I'd jump ship before they officially ended support for Windows 10. Where's the tank? Why is the healer? It's so confusing. Oh, we're done. It's so over. No, it's not. Okay, we're good. What was it? What was that called? The whoa! There I go. Can't stand Windows 11. It's not that bad once you tweak some things. It's not great. I will tell you one of the best things I did for Windows 11 that made it less terrible is just completely disable the web search results for oh, okay. That's how that works. All right. Completely disable web search results for the start menu because it slows down so much of your computer. It's ridiculous. It's not too hard to disable, but if anyone is noticing their start menu on Windows 11 is really slow when you're searching for anything, there's a registry tweak you can make just to turn off the web results. That helps. Well, I'm sorry, was that move called Stone Ringer the Stabling? What was that move? This is a decent fight. I think my problem with these fights so far is none of them have had music that I'm like, oh yeah, I really like this. Oh, this is nice. It's like his original stage. We'll send cameras in. I've never used Endeavor OS though. Like, how different is it from like Ubuntu and Mint? Oh, well, that's gonna hit me. Foreshadowing that our boy's alive. Oh, what the fuck? Fuck you. Uh-oh. Whoopsies. I messed up. I'm frozen. Haven't used either Ubuntu or Mint, and pretty new to Linux overall. Switched with the guidance of a friend. It's an Arch-based distro. I don't know what that means. I don't know what Arch is. Look, I just make software sometimes. I don't know about these OSs. Tank, I need you. You're my friend. Together, we are strong. Ow. 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 Your group is holding up better than most. Here we go. I'm just gonna let that happen. is brush swing, is that hit in? No. Solid group. What, have most people just been getting completely annihilated by this? Okay, I need to pop that way earlier for that move. And there it is. What? No, we're fine. We're okay. Everything's good. Nah, everything's fine. Everything's gonna be like perfect. There's no way we would fail. No! God damn it. Oh no, Viper. No. There it is.
To take it outside, the Fruit Abominator means business.
God damn it. We gotta do this whole thing. So is that like the move to watch out for when we're down in the little chasm area? This fight is borrowing a mechanic from T7 of Coils. You mean the thing I never did? Ah! Aeon, that was your fault that I died. I was reading your message.
Let's see if they can stay standing.
Dark missionary.
Oh dear, fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds.
Oh, bullshit. That touched me. Like, fuck off. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Stone Ringer the Stabbing. What does that mean? What a stupid name. Where's the tank? I need you. Tank? Tank? Neo Bombarian Special North. Ooh, thank you. Wow, someone with my old name, you like rescued me. Or not rescued me, I did the call out. That's weird. That feels weird, that old me, like. You figured it out to avoid getting stoned and one shot use the plant corpses to line of sight the attack? Yeah, I totally did that and didn't think it was just I needed to look away. Yeah, I figured that's how I avoided the first time. You were completely right. I was just that. I just intuited that naturally right away. That's why it completely missed me the first time. Oh my god. When the chorus of this song comes in, it's reminding me of another song and I can't think of what it's called. Oh my god, what is that song? I will leave us. I will leave. I will go over here. I'm tainted. Whee! What is that song? Yeah, I don't want to talk to anybody. That was so bad. That was so bad. I don't want to talk to anybody. Just, I don't exist. I'm gonna die. Ow. The Power Slam Jam. Woo! That falling animation, they did such a good job with the impact. Like that final hit always genuinely feels brutal. I think it's just because you bounce. I think it's because most games and things, when you hit the ground, you just collide and you don't really bounce, but you bounce. you have some goo inside of you. And it makes me go, ew, ew. My health bar should be nothing. It's crazy that FF14 has better visual feedback whenever you fall than like Dark Souls. Oh fuck! Come on. He must still be in there. I know how to do this now because I'm smart. Uh-oh. To line of sight the attack. Is it Quarry Swamp? Is that the one? Oh no, the healers are dead again. Are you fucking kidding me? What are you talking about? What do you mean the healers are dead again? Oh, come on. Come on. Come on! What do you mean? Boo! What do you mean the healers? How are they dying? Did someone leave? No. Oh my god, we ran we were doing Dontrell MSQ. Wow, what a baby. Why is it happening recently with like
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
why I had that happen in Dontrell. We did Recollection and I died, or we wiped one time and someone left, and it's like, we wiped once. This is new content. What is wrong with you that you're like, yeah, I don't have time for this. I don't have time for new content to be new. Some people are bitches. Bro, if you leave, I'm sorry. This is harsh. If you leave, Square should run an internet connection test to fast.com immediately in the background without your knowledge. And if it connects, that means you didn't lose connection to the servers, and they should ban you for 2 months. If you leave early when it's the first 4 weeks of new content being out, you should be banned for 2 months. Like, take a time out. Come back when you're actually willing to engage with the game and the player base. No, it's just I'm getting the attitude from my Counter-Strike days though, when I used to play CS and people would join. It's a 45-minute commitment, and like, you lose 3 rounds in a row and someone goes, I don't have time for this, to losing lobby, and they leave, and it's like, bud, I have pulled back games. Where is the other tank? Why is he with the group every time for that section? Stop going with the group. No, but in my Counter-Strike days, like, we would lose 3 rounds. For people that don't play Counter-Strike, let me like show you or tell you. So Counter-Strike is best of 16 rounds basically. Like, so you can literally go trade or win a round, lose a round, win a round, lose a round, win a round, lose a round, win a round, lose a round for a long time before it like matters. And you losing 3 rounds in a row is not a sign of anything. But you would get people who would leave 3 rounds in a row in, or 4 or even 5 losses in a row. And it's like, you do realize that like round 8 we switch sides and we get to try again from the other side, right? Like I have been in Counter-Strike matches where it is lose until, but I would have been fine. I'm not that stupid. I have my gap closer. I don't like you anymore. Don't touch me. Get away from me. Get away from me. I don't like you anymore, healer. I'm not that big of a baby. I'll be okay. I got my gap closer. What the fuck was that? What? What? Why did my gap closer do that? What the fuck? Why did my gap closer send me off the platform in that direction? I'm an idiot. I'm such a fucking moron. Like right after, like, I don't need your help, healers, leave me alone. Fucking just waddled my ass off a ledge. Yeah, gap closer targets middle of the boss hitbox, which is off the. I know. It felt really weird that it did that. That was really funny. God damn it! I thought I was being so clever by hitting it there too. I thought I was being so smart. No, but I've literally had Counter-Strike matches where we're on like round 7 of losses, and then you just come back You just come back. You just start winning. You just steamroll the team because people get cocky after they win 5+ rounds against someone or against a group with no pushback. And once you get that one round back, it gets in their head so easily. It gets in their head so much. Nailed it. I'm the smartest. God damn it. I'm so bad at this game. I won't be here. I won't be here because if I ever start doing like, not if, but when I start doing proper savages, I know people are gonna, because if I like really lock in and get good at the game, proper, there are gonna be comparisons to moments like this where it's like, man, so used to be like dog shit. Holy shit. Oh, we might do it this time. Oh my god. Yay! We did it. Someone just get rezzed and died again, like immediately. Tank, I need you. You're my friend. Thank you. Ow! Why am I so squishy? Ow. Was that a swear word? I heard a sensor sound. Did Koji Fox say a swearsies? My sacrifice. Flashing lariat. You do another one? You do the other lashing lariat? No, you're just gonna. Brutus swing is inside, right? Whee! Yes, profanity is in fact uttered. They can't do that. It's like whenever I was watching Yu-Gi-Oh! After school at like 3 p.m. I think I've told this story before. It's the first time in like media that I was watching I encountered adult language. And I believe it was the episode where like Yugi's in a shark, like a cage above sharks, and Joey and Kaiba are dueling. And like Joey says, "Damn." And I ran into the kitchen. I was like, "Mom!" Joey Wheeler just swore. Tank, I don't know where you are. What are you doing? What am I doing?
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
If I get a player comm, it's gonna be a miracle. I'm barely holding on over here. I'm struggling. I'm struggling. I was telling a story. I was focused on remembering Joey Wheeler's stupid haircut. I promise I'm good at FF14 when I'm just not on stream. Ow! Brutus swing is the move. Wait, what's the difference? Like, what makes it in or out? Because that was Brutus swing too. I'm confused. And people are watching. One stick glows. Wait, so is it the glow one that is the one that's like bad? Club out. Club equals out. Polearm in. Wait, there's 2 different weapons? Wait, he has 2 different weapons? I didn't even notice that. Hold on. I gotta watch the boss. God, I feel like DSP by saying that. I feel like that's a DSP comment. He has. Okay, hold on. What weapon is that? That's a sword? It glows? So you got glowy sword? Come here, Tank.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Yep, stabbing equals sword, polearm equals in. Okay. Every time that... This healer's got a macro every time they're wrestling people, and I swear to God, you know, I feel good that it's like, it's not just me getting res, like, it's like constantly. Oh, okay, okay, so hold on. Sword and polearm are in. Club is, okay, so this is what? Club is out? The club was out. No, we're good. Nobody move, please. Oh no, he's doing his lashing lariat. Okay, he's gonna jump over there, and then sword stab equals in. So we'll do this. Okay, club is out. So club is the only one that's out. Okay. The Slaminator. This is literally a phlegm like boss with these names. I swear to God. I want to watch a Goofy movie again. I haven't seen a Goofy movie in a while. I knew that scene where like Brutus is like, check your map, Goof. And he's like, Max is a good kid. Max wouldn't mark the map and lie to me. I'm gonna remember what this song is making me think of in like a week. And I hate that it's going to be off stream when I remember it. I'm going to have to just hope that my brain goes, put it in Apple Notes so I can bring it back and talk about it. Yay, GG! KO! Is he dead though?
Victory goes to the challenger.
If he has both weapons, the tail is a glowing one. Okay. That wasn't too bad. I mean, I got my ass beat, but that wasn't too bad. I don't think it was too bad.
It's all over.
Oh!
Until next time.
Oh! Oh no, I don't have any room! Oh no! Oh no! Eat. No, I like my carrot nibbles. Get rid of that. I don't want that. I'll take a shirt. Goodbye. I didn't get a single player comp. Oh, is he in there? We gonna like scrape the eye away and his like head's gonna be there. Oh no, he's dead. Oh, he's dead. Someone bring his cats. If they lay next to him, that means he's gone. It's no good. We're too late. Bring his cats. All those feral souls, they took their toll. They took their toll right away. What do you mean we're too late? He's in there. His soul got captured by the camera. Follow that camera to the president's office. President had the broadcast cut the instant that the match ended so as not to reveal the terrible side of his entertainment. Wow, that sounds like a terrible ending to the match if he just cut away immediately. That's like if like we're in the middle of like Endwalker and as soon as the credits started. That would be terrible. That'd be awful, actually. He remains furious that you divulged the information on psychonecrosis. And I will do my best to appease him, but I fear little will come of my efforts. You're gonna have to kill him. Bye. Oh, where are the other cats? Oh my god, the cat's gonna save him. The cat's gonna stop that rock. He stopped the rock. Oh, never mind. This is way more fun than 7.2 has been. 7.2 was a goddamn train wreck, honestly. This is way funner. Never thought you'd be the first to go, old friend. Quick, find the little button on the robot monster thing and hear a final recorded message from him, like Gaius did. Worry not, I will join you. So why? Shut the fuck up. This is dumb now. 7.2 is also ass. You don't mean... That's right. I have feral souls. I'm gonna eat this cat. I'm afraid so. I've been suffering the same symptoms for a while now, but I didn't understand how serious they were until I overheard your conversations. I too have psychonecrosis. Your sister and I began experiencing bouts of dizziness at the same time. Not long before she disappeared without a word. I realize now that she must have been searching for a way to fight her fate. Yeah, and you're lazy and you're not helping her. I chose to accept my... Shut up! Shut up. You're dumb. I don't like you. Shut up. You come from beyond the barrier, so I no doubt that you find it unsettling that we use souls to cheat death. You're dumb and your sword's dumb. Having been raised without regulators, I felt much the same. To me, those who wore them lived a bland and numbing existence, devoid of tension and excitement. The jobs arranged for me were tedious, and there's no way to accept this nation's dreary reality. But I finally found joy in the Arcadion. Being my fighting persona is everything to me. It was for my friend. If the price for that is to die from psychonecrosis, then I'll gladly pay it when the time comes. What? You're so... Come, little... No. You're just going to abandon this cat, make it go through 2 grieving moments. Save him. No! I'll take it. I'll take it. Wow, that cat's got a long tail. The mutant. God damn. Why are you gonna make this cat go through lost twice? What a piece of shit. Fuck you. Give the cat to Naomi. Give it to Naomi. It's a baby Correo. What is that? Give it to Naomi. Take it. Steal it. Right now. Kidnap it. He's not looking. What are you doing? How can he accept death so readily? He didn't even like love your sister. He's just an ass. Fuck him. I hate him. He's terrible. He's stupid. What a dumb character. He's dumb. I hate his face. Hector deserved a better friend. That was his name, Hector? I'm Hector Brute Bomber. Hector Bomber is my real name. What's his last name? Is it Hector Bomber? Oh my god. I'm feeling like Yana. I'm tired. You get it? Because Yana? Correo was a giant cat monster with whiskers. What? Why do they turn into that? What, they like Pokemon evolve? It's like its 8th birthday and it starts flashing. Damn it all. Why does it all have to be this way? Because they're stupid. Sorry, Selenia. It's all just so frustrating. You did what you could, and I'm truly grateful. The president has wasted no time covering things up. After retrieving the Brute Bomber's body, the company announced that he's chosen to retire with this defeat. And so matches at the Arcadion will continue, but after a delay. It'll be a while before your cruiserweight title fight. What do you mean a while? Say, I wonder where Naomi's gone. She wasn't here when I returned. No! My inventory strikes again. Oh no. I used that one. Also, I have that exact cat as a pet, and since I first started some random side quest in Lonosha. I know where it is. It's in Elport. You talk to Bizzlesmarf or whatever his name is. There's a pirate right across from the Aetherite. It's called like Curiosity Killed the Courier, and then there's another one you get a puppy. Family Matters, not the TV show. This one's gonna be sad. That's what happened. I can't help but feel worried. I'll see if I can look at Naomi via her terminal. She's been kidnapped. Someone kidnapped her. Probably fucking flying hemorrhoid. What's his name? What's his name? Honorable Whirlwind. What is his name? The guy I hate. What is his name? I already forgot that character's name. He's so terrible now. I don't care. What? She's outside of the Everkeep. Howling Blade. That's his name. She's never gone off without a word like this. Something isn't right. Sorry, Selenia, but could you help me find her? The signal from her terminal suggests that she's somewhere in East Yasulani. Yeah, she's been kidnapped, probably. Yeah, she's been kidnapped. Howling Wind probably took her. Or Blade. How do I... Where's Yasulani? Ugh, you made me teleport to places. Who is that? What a stupid path for his character to take, though. For him to just be like, no, I too will just kill myself because reasons. Like, okay. It was very much hinted that, like, he and Eutrope were together, and she's, like, able to... She's the one that's like, I'm not gonna settle for my fate. And he's like, I guess I'll just die. Like, okay, what a bitch. According to the signal, Nayuni should be in this area. Oh, we're gonna find Gulasha out here. Is she dead? Oh no, that's not her. Nayuni, you had me worried so much. What are you doing out here? Sorry, Eutrope contacted me saying she needed to speak urgently. We were supposed to meet, but she hasn't come. Yeah, she's waiting for me. She needed to talk to me. I'm more important than either of you all to her. Forgive me, Nayuni. I didn't want to... I told you. I had no other choice. I'm the most important person in this family now. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good intro. I'll take this. No, don't do that, though. That's dumb. Alright, I guess we're just gonna do this here. Alright. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that here? Why are you doing this in front of your family? It's too late. There's no going back. Yes, there is. You don't know yet. Uh-oh. 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 Do a remix with both of their songs. I'm sorry. Her little sister's right there. Is she like... I'm sorry. Hold on. She's about to kill her little... What? Why are you attacking when your little sister's there? You know how much more I would respect her character in her entire arc if she was like, Nayuni, step aside. Now I don't like Eutrope. Now she also seems like a piece of shit. On top of that, dude grew up with Bomber, was his best friend, did literally nothing to stop him. Yeah, he didn't. He didn't even try to help. He just waited for him to kill himself and then was like, nah, I'll save your cat at least. When you die, what's going to happen to your cat? I like cats, but I've never had one. But I'm just curious, what's going to happen to your cat? From the start, I thought it would be strange that you try to take another's life to save your own. You're about to kill your little sister. Truth is, you aren't trying to save yourself. No, you want to save the man you love. But what? What? Okay, I'm sorry. This is also suddenly just terrible writing. What? Not only him, but every fighter in the heavyweight division suffers from psychonecrosis. You were about to attack me when Nayuni was 2 feet from me. Are you insane? Even so, they continue to trust the president. He saved them all in some way, helping them during the dark times in their lives. Oh my god, he's like evil Gaius. The Howling Blade. Retsara is no... Who's Retsara? Is no different. He'd choose to remain at the Arcadion rather than be with me. That's why I decided to act alone. My friends were determined to fight until they died. I'd find a cure no matter the cost. Even if I had to kill my own little sister. Cool, and you're going to cause your other baby sister to die too because you're such an idiot. Don't you dare show remorse or regret for what you just did. Don't you dare. Oh no, not you. This is so terrible. What is happening with the writing in 7.2? Why is it all bad? What is it? Why is it all bad? What happened? Why? Restara, the guy who we hate. Rossetti? Naomi warned me this might happen, but I had to stop you. What a terribly contrived sequence of events. Oh my god. Honestly, I don't know what to do with the pair of you. Shut up. I'm about to alt F4 out of this fucking game right now. This is the first time I've been actually annoyed at the writing in FF14. Oh my god. Oh my god. Your trope went from a character that I was like, oh, I can maybe respect her and understand where she's coming from. I can't wait to see more of her story. And more of her story is, I will kill my 7-year-old sister if it means that my boyfriend who chose to fight instead of be with me and not fight for a good cause, but just chose to fight because he just likes to fight. He's like, I'll fight till I die before I'm with you again. I'll kill my sister and a chance to keep him alive. What? What a stupid line of thinking. This is stupid. This is dumb. This is really dumb. This is so bad. I feel like the people that are hating on Dontrell, except I feel like I'm not crazy. What the Naomi. So we're sorry, Naomi. What are you? Okay, don't call her out. You trope just put her in danger. What a terrible sister. Where did you get that she was going to kill her sister? She just went full gunbuster dive kick on me with Naomi standing not 6 feet away. With how strong she is, that is putting Naomi in direct line of fire. I would respect her so much more if before she busted out her transformation, her henshin as it were, she would have said like, Naomi, step aside please. Just like anything to actually acknowledge care for her sister given the circumstances on the screen visually in front of me as the player. But instead we just have her gunbuster dive kicking into my forehead and then Yana going, no, I'll stop you. And then whenever, and Naomi's like, oh, you silly sisters of mine. No, this doesn't, the writing isn't matching the visuals. There's no need to fight anymore. I think we can save everyone. Drink this Dr. Pepper, see if you feel better. Treatment for psychonecrosis. It doesn't require Selenia's soul. It's not a nuke, it's a kick. She ain't gonna vaporize from proximity. I don't know. I fought her. I feel like it's just bad to have Naomi 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 feet away from me and have her sister, the giant horse with magic, dive kicking me. And then the giant combination of them both hitting each other is an explosion. Treatment for psychonecrosis that doesn't require Selenia's soul. I believe I found it. I found this really, really, really renowned doctor. His name's Pepper. What? I've scoured all the data. There's no such thing. It's sucralose, you trope. That's the solution. You looked at the data in the Arcadian archives, I believe. But thanks to the people of Oblivion, I was able to gain access to the military's research logs. And there I came across something called a regeneration factor. Generation factor? What's this? When one is ill or injured, the body naturally attempts to repair itself, yes? The regeneration factor is the force stimulating that recovery. That is part of our life's design. Oh, so they need to drink Gatorades and hydrate. Apparently, Lindblom's scientists have developed a stimulant to enhance their soldiers' regeneration factor. This is what we need. But that was centuries ago. Does the stimulant even exist still? As a matter of fact, it was clearly indicated in a report that its formula has been determined. We're going to make Monster energy drinks. The problem is the formula itself wasn't mentioned. We'll need to investigate further, and for this, we'll need your help, Eutrope. Aeon, I need you to explain to me why fake Sphene, like the simulant. It was surprising that she knew about the other shards and things. I need somebody to before I guess I'm gonna cut that part of the last stream out and put it up on YouTube, and I await the deluge of comments of people going, actually. Because you played this already. I assume you know the 7.2 story for MSQ. After what I've done, I don't expect you to forgive me. Yeah, you almost kicked her. You monster. Where's his other 2 cats? But I mean it when I say I'm truly sorry. Buy me a Fantasia and give me 1,000,000 gil and we'll call it even. She's fine. She's only fainted. You didn't even check her. You just looked at her. Thank goodness we best take her up. That's my favorite thing in games. Whenever they don't want to animate like someone checking a pulse or anything, they just look at her like, oh, she's okay. They just stare at the body for 13 seconds. Eutrope's resting upstairs, and her psychonecrosis is quite severe, and so she'll need to stay completely still and not rendered into the scene until we can treat her. You should worry about yourself too, Yana. You've manifested the illness now. That's such a funny face. I'm putting this in the Discord. Hold on. I'm using this later. That's such a good pout face. I gotta put that in 7.2 spoiler. I might make that into an emote. That's really funny. I'm sorry, Nauni, but I just couldn't stand there and let Eutrope harm Selenia. I could have stopped her myself, you know. I'm just gonna be sarcastic for the rest of this game's existence. That's true. Given that Eutrope has become weaker, you probably could have fended her off alone. I didn't even need to intervene. Seem to be fine for the moment, but if you feel the least bit unusual, you have to let us know, alright? Oh no. Now, even as we work on the cure, matches at the Arcadion will continue. That being the case, we should also continue trying to convince fighters to retire. The first being Howling Blade, your next opponent. We have to save him, for Eutrope's sake, not least of all. How can we convince him when he's determined to fight until he dies? Bring him the other 2 cats. Just tell him the cats need a dad. It just so happens that I have a plan. We'll confront him on a broadcast and challenge him to a wager. Whoever loses the title match will be forced to retire from the competition. So we put on a public show to generate excitement, just like they do at the Arcadion. Exactly. The people's eyes on him, the Cruiserweight champion, would be hard-pressed to refuse. And once everyone starts talking about it, even the president would have to let it go ahead. I've literally seen WWE, like, they'll retire and come back under a new name. But how will we do the broadcast? We haven't heard from Medem for a while now, and the Arcadian wouldn't cooperate with us. We'll ask Honey for help. She hosts a broadcast of her own, watched by countless viewers. We'll use it to ensnare the wolf. We're going to do a live stream. We're going to be on Twitch. Oh my god. I'll contact Honey right now. Honey has a Twitch? And she's on board. We're going to lie in wait at the Mosaic. That's where Howling Blade is known to unwind before his matches. When he appears, issue your challenge and do whatever it takes to get him to accept it. I can do that. I can scream at him. I'll stay here and look after. I'll stay here and look after Eutrope. Best of luck to you two. Bye, Nauni. Alright. Well, we will go yell. Speak with Honeybee. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. At the Mosaic. All right. Well, we've been going for like 3 hours. I need food, and I have to watch a movie later. Just a quick reminder: Friday will be Repo with Flem, Rich, and Flem's friend D Hut. Saturday will be this FF14. Maybe some Yap. Whoopsies. Ooh, that's probably jarring to you guys. Saturday will be this. And probably some Yap. Sunday, no stream, as has been the plan for the last few weeks. Don't know what Monday will be. Maybe we start a new game. Maybe we continue FF. Who knows? We might Yap on Monday. Might just kind of hang out, do another chill stream. Because there is a new Backrooms video. It's a short one though, and I do still want to watch those other 2 FF14 videos that I have been putting off. The where where FF14 Dawn Trail story went wrong video. I want to watch that, and that's like an hour long, so we might do that on Monday. Honestly, that might be the next Monday thing. But I will see you guys then. Is Flynn like streaming tonight? I don't think he is. No. So I'll see you guys then. Aeon, Zyra, Mike, Koisha, anyone else here lurking? Have a good night, guys. Love you all. Be safe. Bye.